Thank you, Cindy. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a really good time at the Zin and Feel Good event. I wish I could be there in person next year. I've got some questions here that you guys have sent in, so I'm going to answer them. I'm going to try. If something shows up that I don't know what I'm going to do. And Ned is here. Want to say hi? He says no, he doesn't. Just leave me alone. I'm very sleepy. Okay, question number 1. What do you like to do in your free time? Well, like a lot of people, I probably have a bit more free time because, of course, we can't travel and so on. So I've been playing the piano pretty much all summer, really, and into the autumn. I have an exam in another couple of weeks, so I've been working on my scales and lots of pieces. It's very difficult and quite frustrating, but I love to make music, and I love the way that when you're concentrating very hard on playing, it's very hard to worry too much about other things. How do you combine writing with being a mother of 3 children? Quite badly. No, I have help. My husband is, he's a sailor, so sometimes he's at sea, but when he's at home, he's home for long periods. And they're good kids, they're independent, you know, they have to clean up after themselves and so on. Because I am very busy, but also because I write, I'm at home, you know, a lot of the time. So I'm lucky. Question 3. If you had to take one book to a desert island, what would it be? Oh, I know this. I would take War and Peace in French because I read very quickly. And if I was reading it in French, then it would make it a lot slower, beaucoup plus long, and also it would improve my French, which is I could always do with. Question 4, why should we read The Bookshop on the Corner, which in Dutch is Op Good Geluk? Well, it's a book about people that love to read, that are just obsessed with reading and with books, and I am like that, and I'm sure you are too if you're here. So it's just to celebrate really the joy and the pleasure of finding a book that you really love that becomes a part of you. And Nina, the main character in that, that's what she dedicates her life to, and that's what the story's about. What inspired you to write this story? Well, just that really, that, you know, it's something I really just love, and since I was a child, all I ever wanted to do was read. And this book's been published in the UK and in America, and we found a huge readership amongst people who just feel so similar, who always love to curl up with a book. Teachers and librarians and just everyone really who's part of this book loving community. and I love to feel that even though book reading is something that you do when you're alone, you're never really alone with a book, I don't think. When did you start writing this book and how long did it take you to write it? No, I can't remember. I am so sorry. I don't know, 2016? Oh, actually it was 2015 because we just moved back to Scotland and the book is set in Scotland, and I wanted to write about how beautiful the country was and how amazing to come back after I lived in the Netherlands, and I lived in France, and I lived in England, and how amazing it was to come home and find this beautiful country there. So 2015, 2016. Question 7. Is there a specific message you want to give to your readers? What do you want your readers to remember after reading The Bookshop on the Corner? Goodness. I don't really have a message except never be ashamed of loving reading. Never be ashamed of wanting to sit at the breakfast table with a book. My friend Lisa Jill, who is also a wonderful writer, she always says, I think books are better than most conversations. They've been edited. I don't know about that, but yes, I just want to share, you know, where you read, how reading makes you feel, how it helps, especially in days like these, I find. Question number 8. Is there a specific character you can relate the most to? Yes, the main character is called Nina, and she works in the bookshop, she works in a library, And then she opens her own bookshop in a little van, a little travelling bookshop. And I like that idea. And she does it because she wants to get the right books to the right people. And you know, when you love a book and you're desperate for everyone to read it, that's what she wants to do. Question 9. Are the characters inspired by people you know in real life? Not really. No, just a kind of the idea of just kind of building, you know, people who are probably a bit younger than me, who are single. You know, it's quite a romantic book, and I wanted to write about that. I think the farmer, there's a farmer in it who's very taciturn, which means that he doesn't really speak very much, and he doesn't read novels at all. And that is completely my husband. And I remember when we met, and I said, why don't you read novels? And he said, well, there's already 6 billion people in the world that I don't care about, and you're just putting more in there. Which, he has a point. You can love someone that doesn't read. Question 10. Is there a reason why you prefer writing feel-good novels instead of thrillers or fantasy? Yes, of course. I don't like killing people. I don't like, anything where women get horribly maimed and murdered. I don't like those books. So why would I write those books? Also, I feel with particularly thrillers, there's so many brilliant thriller writers out there. You know, there's Ian Rankin and Robert Galbraith and Val McDowell. There's so many good people. Why would I try and do something that I don't really read or know how to do? But I don't set out to write feel-good novels. I write stuff I like, stuff I want to read, stuff I think is funny. People calling it feel-good or cozy, or in French it's livre doudou, you know, like a little bear. That's fine, but that's not me saying that is what it is. You know, I write a story and other people say, we think it is this. So that's why. 11, what are you working on now? Oh, I've just finished a book for next year that I think you're going to love, about a girl who is trying to she's had a tough time in the crisis. We all have. And she's trying to get away, and she wants some peace and quiet, and she moves next door to the noisiest person in the world. That's all I'm going to tell you. But it's really fun. And it's called... I don't know what it's called. But as soon as I do, we'll tell you. 12, to end the Q&A, tell us about one of your favourite memories of your stays in the Netherlands. Well, we lived in Zealand. We lived in Middelburg, and we had such a happy time there. And my son was then 2, and he was very tall and blonde, so he looked very Dutch. And he'd go, Mama, Brieken. So, you know, he started speaking Dutch, and everybody assumed he was Dutch. And then when we did not speak very much Dutch. But I still remember his books from nursery. So I can still remember Kikker and Eend, and Gaan eat wandelen. Later we naar huis gaan. So I remember that. I remember Christmas and the sweets in the shoe. And I still make bitterballen at home. And it is very popular. We had such a happy time in the Netherlands. And hopefully we are going to see you so soon. Now I have to say thank you for the questions that you sent in. It's been really fun to answer them. Ned has found it very relaxing. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for your loyalty as readers. I feel very lucky. I hope you enjoy the books that are coming up, and don't forget to read Op Good Gilak. It says that on the card. You can find it in your local bookstore and online, and it's coming out on the 12th of January 2021. Goodbye, enjoy the rest of the event, and looking forward to seeing you. Have a calm Christmas. I hope everything is fine, and 2021, everything's going to get much better.